Good evening all. Myself Azhar. Today we are going to study numbers. So what are numbers? Firstly, so numbers are the quantitative representation of a given value or a given thing. If I suppose if I have some 2 kgs of apple, if I have 2 kgs of apple over here, this 2 is indicating nothing but a number. So this quantitative representing of apples in terms of this thing is the number. So this is a number. So why do we need to study actually numbers here? So because in daily day-to-day activities we use numbers. So from morning to evening we all count numbers, we all work on these numbers only. So in numbers we have different types of numbers. So firstly in this numbers we have this numbers is actually also called as real number if you take in a way. So real numbers we have rational and we have irrational. So we have rational numbers as well as irrational numbers. Again in rational numbers we have whole and integers. We'll be together studying what is whole number, integers and again. So this whole numbers are the positive numbers whereas integers are classified as negative numbers. Now we will see togetherly what is a whole number and etc. So firstly we have something called as natural numbers. So natural numbers are also called as counting numbers where it starts from 1, 2, 3 and continues till infinity. Remember infinity is a very big number, right? So it will be continued till infinity. Next we have the whole number. Whole number will start with 0 along with the natural numbers. So I can tell that whole number is a sum of 0 and the natural numbers. So that is the whole numbers. Now coming to integers, as I have already said you, integers are the negative numbers, that is exactly opposite to the natural numbers, so which is -1, -2, -3 till infinity. Why didn't I write 0 here? Because 0 is neither positive nor negative. It is a number which is neither positive nor negative. Hence 0 is not included in the integers. So this is the three main divisions of the numbers, which is natural, whole and integers. So now we'll be seeing the one more main important topic, which is rational numbers. So we say rational numbers are the numbers which are represented in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are the numbers, real numbers. It can be integers. So if I give you both P and Q should be positive value. Both P and Q should be positive value, and one more case we have, this P can also be negative, whereas the denominator should always be positive and the denominator should not be equal to 0. Any doubts in this? No, right? Yes. So now the rational number is a number which is represented in the form of P by Q, where P can be either positive or negative, but the denominator should be positive and it should not be equal to 0. Supposingly, so here if you see, if I write a simple example, 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is a rational number. Both are positive and the denominator is not equal to 0. I can call it as a rational number. One more example. If I write 7 by 4, instead of positive 7, if I write it as -7 by 4, it is a rational number. Now if in case, if I have the negative sign in the denominator, I cannot consider this as a rational number because in the denominator we are having a negative number. Even though in the definition, as per definition, Q is called as an integer, but we are not noting it down. Why? Because it should not be negative. So this can be written in the form. Well, how can you write this 7 by -4? You can write this as -7 by 4. This minus is transferred to the numerator. Hence this is a rational number. In way of representing, both are rational numbers, but the actual way is -7 by 4. So this is rational numbers. Now we will be seeing the irrational numbers. It is exactly opposite to the rational numbers. So which cannot be represented in the form of P by Q are called as irrational numbers. That is irrational numbers. So how to identify irrational number whenever a number is given? So basically we have two things here. It should be non-terminating. It should be non-terminating and non-recurring as well. What do you mean by non-terminating and non-recurring? For example, if I give you a number 1 by 2, if I give you a number 1 by 2, if I write it in its decimal expansion, which is 0.5, so 1 by 2 is 0.5. So after 5, I have no decimals to be continued. It is stopped here. It is terminated. So this is called as terminating. Right? This is called as terminating. Suppose if I write the name number same again 1 by 3, 0.33333, right? In simple, we can represent this as 0.3 bar. This bar indicates it is continuing, right? So 0.33, this is non-terminating. This is non-terminating. Can I call this 1 by 3 as rational number? No. Why again? Because it is recurring. That is what I have said. So 0.333 is go on continuing. You are having the same number 3. But you can't call this as a rational number because it is recurring here. So what do you mean by non-recurring then? Non-recurring is a number which will not repeat once you write it in a decimal expansion. Suppose if I write it as 7 by 3, or I can write it in any way. If I start dividing this, 3 2s are 6, point, 3 1s are 3 2s are 6, you will get 0.1. So if I put decimal, you will get 0 here, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9. So again you will have 2.333. See here 2.333 still going on. This is also a rational number. Now one more example. 2.4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 something. It goes on continuing after writing its decimal expansion. If you see here 2.412, it is non-terminating as well as there is no number which is recurring here. That means there is no number which is repeating here. Hence this is a rational. This is a irrational number. Right? So this is a irrational number. So that was a major difference between the rational and irrational number. As we all know, there is one important thing to be noticed here. So we have a number called 22 by 7. We all are aware of this, right? So 22 by 7 is equal to actually pi, right? 22 by 7 is actually equal to pi. But if I tell you this 22 by 7 representation is a rational number, whereas pi is a irrational number. Even though it's equal to one another, the actual representation of 22 by 7 is considered as rational, whereas pi is considered as irrational number. Why? Because pi, if I expand it 3.143763, it goes on continuing, where you will be find no recurring and non-terminating. Hence, pi is declared as a irrational number. Right? So that's it for today, guys. I think you have understood. We'll meet in the coming one more session. Thank you.